So, once upon a time, Emperor Hong Boom, the 18th, had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Princess Mi Nun. Her beauty was so renowned that many suitors from foreign lands came to ask the emperor for her hand in marriage. And when she became old enough to wed, the king looked to arrange her marriage.
It is time for you to be married, my darling. However, I have not been able to find a man who's worthy of you. Many have come to ask for your hand, but I have been satisfied by none of them. I want you to marry a truly great man who possesses real power and will love you forever.
One day, at the court there appeared two young men. One of them was Sun Tin, the mountain spirit, and the other was Thuy Tin, the sea spirit. Both of them were equally as handsome, distinguished, and powerful.
My name is Sun Tin. I am ruler of all the lands. My kingdom reigns over all the mountains and includes the beautiful plants, trees, and animals that live above us. I can make mountains raise as high as the sky. I want to marry the princess and promise her happiness and eternal life.
And so he waved his hand, and many trees grew up quickly and created a huge forest. He whispered a word, and many mountains and hills sprouted up. And as he kept waving his hands across the land, all the hills and mountains started to move.
I am Thuy Tin. I am the spirit of the ocean and the ruler of the seven seas. I reign over all living creatures in the water and own all the corals, the pearls, and treasures. I can summon storms and drown mountains. If the princess chooses me, she will become queen of the sea. The most magnificent undersea world and all its passes will be hers.
And so the god of the sea waved his hands, and the wind started to blow. He spoke a word, and the rain started falling heavily. And as he kept waving his hands, the sea level began to rise. The emperor listened attentively to the suitors. He was reluctant in his choice because both suitors had arrived at the same time and were equally as handsome and powerful. The emperor and princess went on to discuss their decision.
My beautiful daughter, which man do you prefer? Sun Tin or Thuy Tin?
Father, I believe both princes are wonderful. However, I would be extremely happy to marry Sun Tin. Thuy Tin's powers are destructive, and Sun Tin's powers are good for our country and our people. We should have a contest. Can you be sure that Sun Tin wins?
I will try my best. I will go tell the men of the contest now.
And so the emperor came up with a contest, and he went to tell the men.
Men, whoever brings the wedding gifts to me first will have my daughter's hand in marriage. The wedding gifts will include a 9-tusked elephant, a 9-spurred cock, a 9-colored horse, 100 pots of glutinous rice, and 100 rice cakes. Go now.
And so the suitors left the court and hurried back to their kingdom in hopes of marrying the princess. The following morning, Sun Tin arrived at the court before the sun even showed up.
Here are the wedding gifts, my lord.
Thank you. You have proven yourself worthy of my daughter. Let the wedding begin.
And so, the king agreed to let Sun Tin marry his daughter. The wedding was held in the kingdom, and at that moment, Thuy Tin arrived with the soldiers.
Ah, I am early. The princess shall now be mine.
Sorry, Thuy Tin, you are too late. The princess is already mine.
Impossible! Soldiers, get her!
And so Sun Tin rose the mountains as higher than the seas. Thuy Tin was furious, his heart was broken, and so he ordered his servants to pursue Sun Tin and get Minun back. He used his magic to make heavy rain. He called strong winds and thunders. He ordered the water of the sea rivers and springs to rise. A terrible flood appeared immediately, and he asked all creatures living in the water to kill Sun Tin and his men.
Men, don't let him get my wife. We must prepare for battle.
Although Thuy Tin lost, he never gave up trying to get the princess from Sun Tin. He still uses his power to wage war with Sun Tin every year.
I will be back next year.
And this is why every year in Vietnam there are many floods and prolonged rains during the fall. This legend of Sun Tin and Thuy Tin explains the seasonal flooding pattern in the tropical monsoon regions of Vietnam. Yeah. Thank you, emperors, princess, soldiers, and weather.